Come on, clap it up. Yes, there we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. More than that, right? I need nothing but energy. So there we go. There we go. Good, good. Who's excited? If you excited, say yes. I don't know. If you excited, say yes.
Yeah.
Good. Is it okay if I pour into you today?
Yes.
Is it okay if I just say how much you matter?
Yes.
Is it okay if I just say thank you?
Yes.
Because sometimes we pour into everybody else. We just pour, and we're there for everybody else. And we're filling their cup up. But then we walk away, our cup is empty. Now, anybody feel that sometimes your cup is empty? So today, the reason why David PowerTalk is here today, because I want your permission that I can pour into you. Do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? I see sometimes, everybody, you look amazing. I love the hats. I love your boots. I love everything. See, our body's here. But I challenge you today, not only just have your body here, but have your mind present. Have your spirit present. I know you're about to walk through new doors and new chapters. Who's ready to walk through new doors? Raise your hand. All right, so I want to let you know right now, this is not a presentation. This is a man that's been through some things that coming to you to let you know that you matter, and what you do is absolutely amazing. What you do for the community, what you do for the kids, what you do for yourself, for the staff, for the clients. And sometimes you don't get recognized, but today I'm going to recognize you. He said, tell them they're about to walk through new doors, but you can't open up a new door with old keys. I'm going to say this again. You cannot open up new doors with old keys. And sometimes we are holding on to all these old keys. How many people know that sometimes there's things in your life that just don't serve purpose in this chapter of your life? Like sometimes you just go home and you're drained. Or maybe you're home and you feel like your energy is low. Because sometimes you got people around you that's draining your energy. But what's old keys? Sometimes a little bit of doubt. Whoever doubt themselves sometimes, right? Whoever get a little frustrated? Whoever get a little burnt out? There, I'm talking somebody's language right now, right? Yeah, that was my mother on the floor having an overdose. There was my father didn't want me. There was my grandmother called me on Christmas. He said, I packed the bag for Christmas, not knowing I should have packed the bag for the rest of my life. But why am I telling you this? Because there was somebody just like you that looked at me when I was about this high, and it said, you know, everything will be okay. How many people walked into your office, you looked at them, you said, you know what, everything will be okay? How many times a parent came up to you stressed out, not understand how they're gonna pay their rent, how they gonna buy food, how their kids gonna be able to have clothes for the holidays. And the only thing, your responsibility is to let them know that today I wanna let you know everything gonna be okay. So when I tell you that story that I bounced from home to home, see, my grandmother, she did this, and I want to do this too. She put her hand on my shoulder. You're not going to operate in sight, you're going to operate in vision. Everybody say vision. She said, you look like your dad a little bit. You look like your mom a little bit. But when you leave this earth, you're going to look like your choices. I hope somebody's catching what I'm throwing. She said, you may look like your parents, but when you leave this earth, you're gonna look like your choices. So I wanna say thank you for making the right choice. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for showing up when you don't feel like showing up. Thank you for showing up when that doubt or the anxiety is creeping in. But sometimes our own doubt is delaying our destiny. Some of you catching it. I'm gonna say this again. Sometimes our own doubt is delaying our destiny. But not only that, there's people that's not supporting you. There's people back home that's in your ear. I got to say, whoever has your ear, they got your thoughts. Whoever got your thoughts, they got your mind. Whoever got your mind, they got your future. But what do I mean by that? I mean by this. There's people telling you, you know what, you need to leave that job. I spoke to a lady in the hallway. She said she's been here for 23 years. And she said, they want me to retire. I ain't going nowhere. I gave her a hug. And I looked her in her face and I said, thank you for what you've been doing and continue doing what you're doing. Because I seen the passion in her eyes. Be that little boy like David walking in and the parents don't have the right resources and they're looking for resources. What if I told you that you think you need the resources, but you're really the source? Now, sometimes we're looking for this resource and that resource, but once you understand that you're the source, It's not about what's on you. It's not about what's put on you, overwhelm, doubt, anxiety. It's about understanding that even when you feel burnt out, you got to say to yourself, right now, I'm ready for new keys. Who's ready for new keys? Raise your hand. Say 180.
180.
What does 180 mean? That means today we're saying to ourselves that we're going to be the best version of ourselves. But when we say 180, that means yesterday doesn't matter. That means today is a new day. We all got the greatest gift right now. You know what that is? Life. No, we woke up. There's somebody that wake up this morning. 160K people die every day. Every day. But for some apparent reason, the man above woke you up. Sometimes we got a little bit of doubt, procrastination, we overwhelmed, we burnt out. But at the same token, we got to pick up new keys. And you know what new keys look like? Vision. My grandmother said this. She was like, man, listen, in this neighborhood right now, I know you see the drugs, the gangs, and the violence. I know you see them on here, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to go to high school. You're going to go to college, get your degree, engineering, became an engineer, corporate America 3 years, real estate developer. I left corporate America, a 7-figure builder, a 7-figure real estate developer with my degree, but I came from a trailer park, needles in the sink. Why is that? Because my grandmother gave me a vision. So when she talked about boots on the ground, I said, ooh, I like that concept. I like that. Because it all starts in this room right here for us to believe in the vision. If you don't believe in the vision or the concept of what we're doing right now, it's not going to work out. Because somebody's going to come in your office, and like my grandmother said, they're going to get on your last nerve. My grandma used to say that. She said, baby, you get on my last nerve. But after she said that, you know what she did? She got right back up, and she made me some mashed potatoes. No, she did. No, hold on. She did. So I want to let you understand, I'm going to show you something. When you believe in a vision, when you believe in the concept, when you understand we're a team, when I walked in here, I didn't have no cowboy boots. When I walked in here, I didn't have the belt buckle. I even bought a jacket, I bought some jeans. Why is that? Because when Deborah walked me through the whole room, I see nothing but hats on here. So that means when you step into the office, when you step into that client, you must understand we all got to be on the same vision. Don't you understand why the eagle flies so high? The eagle flies so high because it elevates, it uses a storm underneath its wings to go higher and higher. Everybody say higher and higher. Higher. So if you ever this low and you see a pigeon or a chicken, you got to raise up. No, you do. So what did I do? I said to myself, I said, wow, I got to get me some cowboy boots. Now I'm going to tell you something. I never knew cowboy boots cost this much. No, I'm saying, I believed in the vision. I'm like, all right, Deborah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I tried to get a cowboy hat, but my grandma said, baby, you ain't got a 4-head, you got a 5-head, right? Right? So I couldn't get a cowboy hat to really fit. But what I did do, I said, okay, let me get some real cowboy boots. I said, ooh, I tried them on. I had the jeans on, I had the shirt on. But at the same token, why did I do that? Because I was so excited. I was so excited in the vision. My grandma always told me, baby, make sure you always put your good pair of socks on. No, you remember your grandma tell you that, your mama? And then she take you to the doctor? And that big toe sticking out, right? So I checked, I made sure I put my good socks on, right? No, I did that. So the reason why I want to show you this, because this is what vision looks like. Some of you right now, you got to pull your boots out. Some of you right now, put your other shoes up. Some of you right now, you got to say right now, Deborah, listen, I believe in you. Look how they slide on so easy. Yeah. Look at that. You know why? Because my boots is on the ground. Come on. Y'all ain't hear me. My boots on the ground. So, but what does boots on the ground really mean? It means that we believe in, it doesn't matter your position. If you're the director, sorry, Deborah. It doesn't matter if you're April. What's your position?
Center administrator.
It doesn't matter if you're the administrator. It doesn't matter if this is your first day. I heard somebody say this day first season. Raise your hand.